Are you tired of the same old routine? Sitting on the couch, surrounded by snacks, feeling like you're stuck in a loop? Meet Alex. He was just like that, scrolling endlessly. Feeling completely uninspired, he tried the usual stuff, jogging in the park, hitting the gym, but nothing ever stuck. It felt like a chore. Another boring task on a long list. He'd start with a burst of motivation, only to find himself giving up a few minutes later, more discouraged than when he began. The couch always called him back. He knew he needed a change. But he just couldn't find the spark one evening while scrolling through his phone. Something different caught his eye, an ad for an app called FitQuest. It wasn't your typical fitness tracker promising six-pack abs in 6 days. This was different. It promised an adventure. It promised to turn exercise from a burden into an epic quest. The ad showed people battling monsters and exploring fantasy worlds, all powered by their real-life workouts for the first time in a long time. Alex felt a flicker of genuine curiosity. He thought, what have I got to lose? He tapped the download button, not knowing he was about to start the biggest adventure of his life. The moment Alex opened FitQuest, he knew this was the change he'd been looking for. The first step? Create his hero. He designed an avatar, a brave warrior he named Alex the Conqueror. Suddenly, this wasn't just about exercise anymore. It was about building a legend. The app's main screen looked like the start of an epic game. There were daily quests, a leaderboard to track his progress against other players, and a satisfying experience bar just waiting to be filled. His first quest was simple, the Goblin. Gauntlet, a series of short sprints. He put on his shoes and headed outside as he ran. The app tracked his movement. Each sprint he completed in the real world translated to his avatar, Alex the Conqueror, landing a powerful blow on a snarling goblin in the game when he finished. A quest complete notification popped up, rewarding him with experience points and some shiny virtual loot. It was instant gratification. He did a few push-ups, and his avatar smashed through a wooden barricade. A set of squats. His hero discovered a hidden treasure chest. The small, achievable goals were addictive. For the first time, working out didn't feel like work. It felt like playing, like leveling up. Soon, Alex was looking forward to his daily quests. He was no longer just exercising. He was slaying monsters, collecting powerful artifacts, and exploring new territories in the world of FitQuest. He even convinced his friend, Mark, to join. A new dynamic emerged. They weren't just friends anymore. They were rivals. They started competing on the leaderboard. A friendly back and forth that pushed them both further. A notification would pop up, Mark has just surpassed you on the leaderboard, and Alex would immediately jump up to complete another quest, determined to reclaim his top spot. This friendly rivalry added a whole new layer of motivation. They'd text each other, trash-talking their avatar's latest achievements, which secretly meant they were both getting fitter and stronger every day. The community aspect made him feel like he was part of something bigger, a guild of real-world heroes all on their own fitness journeys. Weeks turned into a couple of months. Alex was a different person. He was no longer the guy sighing on the couch. He had more energy, he felt stronger, and he was genuinely having fun. He had conquered countless quests. His avatar was decked out in impressive gear, and his real-world stamina had skyrocketed. He was ready for a real challenge. And then, a notification appeared on his screen, an announcement that sent a jolt of excitement through him. A massive, server-wide event was coming, the Dragon's Peak Challenge. This was the big one. A grueling, week-long series of intense workouts designed to push every player to their absolute limit. The ultimate prize? The legendary Dragon Slayer title. The challenge was brutal. The first day was a high-intensity interval training session called the Fiery Foothills. Alex was drenched in sweat, his muscles screaming, but he kept going. He imagined his avatar battling fiery elementals, dodging bursts of flame with every burpee. Day 3 was the Boulder Fields, a strength-focused workout. As he lifted weights, he pictured Alex the Conqueror heaving massive rocks out of his path. There were moments he wanted to quit. His body ached, and his mind told him to stop. But then he'd look at the app, at the epic mountain his avatar was climbing, getting closer and closer to the peak. He saw his friend Mark's progress on the event leaderboard. Just a few points behind him, he couldn't let his rival get the best of him, and he couldn't let his avatar fail. The final day arrived. The Dragon's Lair. It was the longest, most difficult workout yet. A combination of everything he had faced during the week. Endurance, strength, agility. As Alex pushed through the final set of mountain climbers, gasping for air, sweat stinging his eyes, the screen showed the epic final battle. Alex the Conqueror, his virtual self, was facing the terrifying dragon. Every ounce of effort Alex put in, every push, every final rep, was a sword strike against the beast. With one last, monumental burst of energy, he completed the workout. He collapsed to the floor, exhausted but triumphant. On his phone screen, a spectacular animation played. His avatar delivered the final blow, and the mighty dragon fell. A banner flashed across the screen, challenge complete, achievement unlocked, Dragon Slayer. He had done it. He hadn't just completed a week of workouts. He had climbed a mountain and defeated a dragon. A few weeks later, Alex found himself back at that same park where he had given up on his jog so many months ago. This time, it was different. He ran easily, his breathing steady. A confident smile on his face, he finished the loop without even thinking about stopping, he felt. Incredible. Pulling out his phone, he looked at his FitQuest profile. His avatar, Alex the Conqueror, stood proudly, the Dragon Slayer title displayed beneath his name, his rank high on a global leaderboard. He wasn't just playing a game anymore. The game had changed him as he stood there, catching his breath and looking towards the horizon. He felt ready for his next adventure, both in the game and in real life. The line between the two had blurred, creating a stronger, happier, and more heroic version of himself. Thanks for watching. If you want to start your own quest, maybe it's time to find a game that changes your life. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like Alex's. See you next time.